PHED Sewerage Division Executive Engineer Arambam Ibohol urges public to get pipeline connection for full implementation of Imphal Sewerage Project Commission. And India reports over 43,000 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours, rising tally to around 80 lakhs, recovery rate nearing 91%. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Afternoon News. I'm Joyshree Usham. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your mask properly and maintain a safe distance. Now the top stories and latest news at this hour. Executive Engineer of PHED Sewerage Division, Arambam Ibohol, has said that implementation of Imphal Sewerage Project Commission has not reached its full potential because many people have failed to get a pipeline connection till now. He has sought for public cooperation for the successful completion of the project, for laying of the pipeline for rejuvenation and conservation of the Nambul River running through the Imphal Valley. It may be mentioned that the project, launched in 2004, was completed in October of 2017, and after the first 2 years of initial trials, it was finally commissioned on June 15, 2018. Speaking to Impact News today, Executive Engineer Ibohol said the project under the commission in its first phase has covered 11 wards out of the 27 wards under the IMC, which is a stretch of around 11 square kilometers. He assured that DPR will be prepared to get funds for covering the remaining 16 wards in the near future.
Sewage connection singit doina tawdana khotna lema samjamba tagadi haji mayamna khanaiba namun toren sengba namun toren morhaliba simayam su khoi kanmang ngani mase koida mayamna su khabar de amtung thengbiba National Green Tribunal NGT directive patungina masi singisida khon dak thadai kanragadi khoi state achogo fine ma pini na haibadagidi paijari ba khoi division sida akanba pressure am su lakpa ado masi yakta na khon angamba capacity da bazar mung diga na hujabani modi bazar eda singsina namun nagana la do direct dil to nina samna bani na hitare panayam su khoi kan hona jai lambi da ngak tung athuba samno hona ba ate ka yaw ko po obidu lambi ta khaya ga pa tingbi na te ana leremba sindo khina samnaba khoi pipeline da samjannaba hona jabani.
Arambam Ibohol further said that only 3,350 households have got pipelines connection out of the targeted 12,000 households for the first phase. He reminded that the IMC Commissioner and PHED had already issued orders to get pipeline connection and had even fixed tariff as per the Sewerage Act, asserting that the project with 27 MLD capacity remains non-functional as every household under the concerned IMC wards have failed to get a pipeline connection. He urged them to get connection within March 2021 to make the project successful. He assured that the department is making all-out efforts to protect and save the Nambul River in the wake of the warning issued by the National Green Tribunal to issue fines upon the department if it failed to save and maintain the river.
We manhole cover singda natagana junction chamber cleaning tono chamber sing le masida yarmiki di hangdok piganu makum je mangki su mangki dano su padana su ka biu koi mangki su yam yawi hadak ta suna num badang su mangbi yawi manhole cover sing je yo frank ki bata gadi maduda extend thopu na tana amokai thadabi chance yong wangi the public no su sajiti solid waste ki crash le re ani domestic eno gi siam kana kya lo bidun le ni no amokai ya hi sum thadabi no toilet manung da imung manung sina ba angangi rapper haitare percent napkin sing regi sanga sawi maru sing tolimung thadabi nu tongan banum agi plastic mo bu waste sege to ga thadabi ko onda khoi phun ma thopu kan da khoi jam no wai onda khoi na su matam matuna
43 Assam Rifles team recovered 391 bags of PDS rice along Imphal, Myanmar border on October 26. The team came across the sacks of rice during a border patrol near Bituk village located 13 kilometers away from More police station. The rice bags bore the mark of Government of Punjab and Haryana. A team of Custom Preventive Force More has transported the rice bags to Imphal Custom Office on 2 DI Tata trucks this morning. Owner of the rice bags is yet to be ascertained. Irate laborers have sealed Nambol Municipal Council office against non-payment of 16 months' wages. 54 skilled and unskilled laborers of Ward number 18 under Ward Development Committee of Nambol Municipal Council sealed the office and carried out cease work strike demanding their pending wages today. Nambol Municipal Council Ward Development Committee Chairman M. Kamananda Kuman said they have pleaded many times to the relevant minister, director and commissioner to pay their pending wages, but no action has been taken till date. Supporting the protest by all Manipur Ward Development Committee, Skilled and Unskilled Labour Association Manipur in demand for 16 months pending wages, labourers have also sealed Municipal Council and Ward Development Committee office in Mayang Imphal and have launched a cease work strike. Mayang Imphal WDC Secretary N. Daya has warned of continuing their strike until the relevant authorities give them a positive response to their demand. Oinam MLA L. Radakishore cum MPCB Chairman today inaugurated the bridge constructed on Imphal Main Canal at Sabal Road in Bishnupur district. Speaking on the occasion, MLA Radakishore hoped that the bridge completed by PWD Bishnupur Division before the harvesting season will facilitate transportation, especially for farmers in the areas. There will be less to no rainfall in most districts of the state, barring some hill districts, as per a report from India Meteorological Department, Regional Meteorological Center, Guwahati. Rainfall is expected in a few isolated places of Tamenglong, Senapati and Chandel district today and tomorrow, while on October 30, some places of Zirbam, None, Kakching, Teknopal and Chandel district might get showers. Few isolated places of Ukhrul and Kamjong district may also receive rains. Rainfall is also expected on October 31st in some places of Ukhrul, Kamjong, Kakching, Teknopal, Chandel, Churachandpur and Frizol districts. Regional Institute of Medical Sciences, RIMS Imphal held a Vigilance Awareness Week 2020 at RIMS Administrative Block today. RIMS Director Professor A. Santa administered the Integrity Pledge to the gathering faculty members, administrative and nursing officials and staff at the event. Members of Yelhome Thaupai have condoled the untimely demise of former president of Assam Manipuri Sahitya Parishad, Dr. Karam Ibungohal. It may be mentioned that Dr. K. Ibungohal took active roles for the welfare of the Manipuri diasporas residing in Assam. Yelhome Thaupai held a condolence meet at Seloy Langmaiching Wangkhalkhul yesterday. Attendees paid floral tributes to the poetry of late Dr. K. Ibungohal at the meet. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. Keep watching Impact News.
Athubagi oina posting asi kaujari supervisor, electrician, JCB driver, Tata truck mechanic, JCB mechanic, Proclan mechanic, welder, tire fitter, Heva, wheeler driver, Proclan driver. Akupamarol Gitamak, Bharatiya Infra Projects Limited, Imphal, Langthaba Lab, Awang Laikai, near CRPF Camp, Mongsangai. Contact number 7629004089 Natraga 70055
Aiming Sapananda Yumnam, Tak Pangtokiba NIT 2020 exam da Agi first attempt da Manipur Yoina topper over Namjakivani. Nasi Aina Manipur topper over Namzabasi, Maruina, Omit Kiozasing Amusung Agi parents in the credit as Pijanini. Like Taki Batanatana, Piduna, positive mindset Propoda, Omit Kiozasing as Otodang Wiki. Ozana Takpi Kibasing, Makoina Bibi Kiva guidance, exam the Yanazanaba Wiki. If you want to crack this exam, I will recommend Comet.
Panthoibi Group presents Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited, regulated by RBI, has completed its 15 years of service, having 13 branches including Guwahati. Provides subsidized home loan under PMAY Housing for All by 2022 mission. Panthoibi Microfinance deals in microfinance. Panthoibi Nidhi Limited provides loans against fixed deposit and properties. Panthoibi Construction booking is going on for flats, villas, row house. For more details, kindly contact Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited and its subsidiary group of companies, Uripoktarambam Laikai, Imphal.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Afternoon News. The new coronavirus cases reported in India in a span of 24 hours remained below 45,000, even as the total COVID-19 caseload inched closer to 80 lakh. While the number of people who have recovered from the disease are above 72 lakhs 59,000, pushing the country's recovery rates to 90.85%. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, their toll has reached 1,20,010 and active COVID-19 cases are above 6,10,000. Maharashtra is still on top with above 1,32,000 active cases of COVID-19. According to ICMR, over 10,66,000 COVID samples were tested in the country in the last 24 hours. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 4 crore 42,64,000 people. Above 1 crore 1,71,000 people have died and recoveries are above 3 crore 24,53,000. USA is still on top with more than 29,27,000 active cases of COVID-19, followed by India and Brazil. Among the northeast states, Assam's total confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 2,04,789, out of which 12,845 are active cases. Tripura's total confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 30,290, out of which 1,796 are active cases. Manipur's total tally has reached 17,604, out of which 4,246 are active cases. Arunachal's COVID-19 tally has reached 14,472 and active cases are 2,139. Nagaland's COVID-19 tally has reached 8,772, out of which 1,865 are active cases. There are 1,411 active cases of COVID-19 in Meghalaya, 374 in Mizoram and 262 in Sikkim. Assam Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal has directed officials to include handling of Assam's COVID-19 situation and role of corona warriors as part of the learning process in education institutes. The decision was taken during a presentation on SOPs for reopening of schools with Assam Chief Minister and senior officials at Janata Bhavan in Guwahati on Tuesday. Sonowal also directed officials to ensure mandatory COVID-19 tests for all the teaching and non-teaching staff. Schools and colleges will reopen in Assam from October 2nd. Joining schools in the state will be a voluntary exercise, as informed by State Education Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma. In Bihar, polling is underway for the first phase of state assembly elections amidst the tight security arrangements in 71 constituencies spread over 16 districts. Around 18.31% of eligible voters exercised their franchise till 11 a.m. Chief Electoral Officer H.R. Srinivasava said people are coming to cast their votes with enthusiasm. He expressed hope that polling percentage will be more this time as compared to that in the last elections. This is the first election in the country amid COVID-19 pandemic situation. Thermal screening of all persons is being carried out and sanitizers have been made available at all locations during polling. All polling booths have been sanitized. Only 1,000 voters will exercise their franchise at each booth instead of 1,500. Polling will be from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Out of the 71 constituencies, 35 are in Naxal-affected areas where it will be held in the staggered manner. Polling will be up to 3 p.m. in 4 Naxal-affected constituencies of Chainpur, Nabinagar, Kutumba and Rafiganj, while in other 5 Naxal-affected constituencies, polling will be up to 5 p.m. In the remaining 26 Naxal-affected constituencies, polling will be up to 4 p.m. Now the sports news. In yesterday's match of 13 Dream 11 Indian Premier League IPL hosted by United Arab Emirates under BCCI, Sunrisers Hyderabad defeated Delhi Capitals by 88 runs at Dubai, keeping their hopes alive for a place in the last four. Put into bat first, Hyderabad posted mammoth score of 219 for 2 in 20 overs, riding on Vridhiman Saha 87 off 45 and David Warner 66 off 34. Chasing the huge target, Delhi were all out at 131 in 19 overs. For Hyderabad, Rashid Khan conceded just 7 runs and scalped 3 wickets. Mumbai Indians will take on Royal Challengers Bangalore at Sheikh Zayed Stadium in Abu Dhabi today at 7:30 p.m. German Badminton Association kicked off the Saar Lord Lux Super 100 Open Badminton Championship under the aegis of Badminton World Federation yesterday. In the first men's singles opening round played at Saarbrücken Indoor Stadium, Indian shuttler Ajay Jayaram notched up a dominating straight game win over Belgium's Maxime Moreels. The former world's number 13 thrashed Moreels 21-8, 21-8 in just 19 minutes. Ajay Jayaram will next face Netherlands' Mark Kaljo in the championship's second round. Indian shuttlers Lakshya Sen and Subhankar Dey received byes in their respective rounds. They will play their second rounds tonight, while women shuttler Malvika Bansud will take on Estonia's Christine Kuba in the first round of the women's singles draw tonight. Altogether, 32 men and women shuttlers are competing for the men's and women's singles title of the championship. Now, before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. PHED Sewerage Division Executive Engineer Rambam Ibohal urges public to get pipeline connection for full implementation of Imphal Sewerage Project Commission. And India reports over 43,000 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours, rising tally to around 80 lakhs. Recovery rate nearing 91%. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube.